What if I told you that successful small group launches and relaunches follow the exact same four-phase timeline? Yet too many churches rush through phase one and two and fail at their launch. I want to show you how to eliminate the chaos and create wins in your small group launches. When we relaunched our small groups in our church, we followed a distinct pathway and playbook, and it worked so well for us. And today I want to give you a proven 90-day playbook that turns launches from chaos into wins. Phase one, the foundation, is the first 30 days. Now, get your foundation rock solid. Don't rush this. Otherwise, you'll regret it later. It'll create chaos. You can eliminate the chaos by getting a solid foundation. This works for an entire church-wide relaunch of your groups, or launching a few new groups, or maybe launching a 40-day campaign within your current groups. So the key elements of phase one, the first 30 days, is to make sure that you set your launch date and work backwards from that. This will create urgency and accountability. It's also good to define your small group purpose in one sentence, or maybe redefine it. If you can't define it in one sentence, well, your people certainly won't be able to. Then you need to identify the number of leaders you need for your relaunch or launch. Maybe it's just 2 new groups you want to launch. Maybe it's 20 leaders you need. Well, don't just look for warm bodies. Look for committed, dependable people. They'll serve well in small groups. And choose a simple curriculum. You know those 6-week video series where all the discussion notes are included? They're a really good way to do a launch within a church or a relaunch right from the get-go. And then I think it's important that you create and deliver a couple of hours of leadership training for those leaders. That isn't optional. You must include that in your first 30 days foundational phase. Phase two is the preparation phase. This is the second 30 days. Here's what you can get wrong at this stage. You can create some chaos here. You can just go, hey, we're announcing this from the platform. Hey, we've got small groups starting. We're all launching a campaign. No, don't do that. Work behind the scenes. Start with relationships before you go public in the next phase. Now you've got your leaders lined up. Now you need to, with their assistance, recruit hosts for meeting locations and logistics. And then also ask your leaders to lock in 2 or 3 people who will commit to their group. That gives you a really good platform for it in this phase 2 of preparation. And begin to plant seeds through your sermons. Just put some sermon seeds woven through your messages and also in your conversations with key stakeholders and leaders around the church about the value of community, the value of relationships, and how small groups can really help you in that discipleship pathway and process of your church. Feeling stuck as a church leader? Growing your church doesn't have to be overwhelming. The Hub gives you step-by-step roadmaps to grow a healthy church in just 20 minutes a day. Join the hundreds of church leaders who found their breakthrough by accessing my 4 decades of ministry experience, which delivers genuine results. Start your free 14-day trial today at growahealthychurch.com/hub. Now, the third phase is promotion. This is the third 30 days. You got foundation, preparation. Now you're into promoting. Now you're ready to promote. You're on the platform. You're really pushing the message out now. And most churches jump here way too quickly. So if you've done the first 60 days, the first 2 phases, you'll be ready to do this phase really well. And remember the 4-week rule. Promote consistently for 4 weeks during this 30-day phase. Before you launch, make sure you have consistent promotion. So make sure you create in that some few essentials that are vital during the promotion phase. Create a simple sign-up process, 1 step only. It can be on your website. It might be in your church app. It might be people in the foyer putting down names, but make it super, super simple. Don't make it hard for people to sign up. Make sure your sermon series really is inspiring and encouraging and really outlining the obstacles for people that stop people from joining a small group and the benefits, the reasons they should join a small group. Now, your weekend announcements, they need to have a bit of sizzle. You're not just selling the sausage, you got to sell the sizzle. So make sure you got some good interviews with leaders, with hosts. Maybe there's one or two people who have already signed up for the group who are super excited about the group. Get them up and do an interview with them. Or if people are a bit stage fright, kind of concerned about jumping up in front of a bundle of people, video them. Video interviews work really well. And make sure you keep encouraging the leaders, keep inviting, get out there. This is your stand, this is your stage, your chance to recruit. As you're doing the platform thing, they need to do the tap on the shoulder thing. Now, phase 4, you've done your 90 days. You're ready for phase 4. This is the launch week and the week after. You have a leaders commissioning service. Get all your leaders and your hosts up. And again, whether it's 2 new groups or 20 groups or a complete relaunch, just get people up on the platform at the front of your church and pray for them. Maybe again, another quick interview, but encourage them, encourage the church to bless them and pray for them. In other words, put it out there in front of everyone. Make sure you check in with your leaders of that first launch week. Check in with each leader, make sure they're okay, they're ready to go. Maybe even go the extra mile. You know what the second mile here is? It's sending personalized video messages to each leader. Look, if you got 30 groups starting, that's a lot of work, but it'll pay dividends off to you. Also, I think, Pastor, visit some of the groups. Now, if you've got 2 new groups starting, visit both of them if you can, even 2 on the one night. Get around there and be involved. Show people it's important. Then check in with each leader during and after launch week. Hey, how are things going? Any problems, any hiccups, anything we didn't cover in the training we need to cover? And you might need to put out a quick video training to all the leaders when you realize, oh no, we missed something important. But you can cover that because you're talking to all those leaders. Vital to keep the communications going. And then the following Sunday, have a big celebration. Again, get some leaders and people up and talk about the groups. And actually, you can keep signing people up on that celebration Sunday. But here's also the thing to remember. Selecting the wrong small group leader can really set your launch back. So it's vital that you have a good process to assess and to check and recruit the right leaders. I want you to watch this video next, where I share my proven 5-point assessment framework for never selecting the wrong small group leader again. And this video also contains a free download of that assessment matrix that you can utilize to assess, am I appointing the right leaders or not? Check that video out right now.